Hi, and welcome to my Hardcore Nuzlocking Pokemon Emerald Kaizo Until I Win series. Here are the rules. I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter in each new area. Unless it's a duplicate, then I must re-roll. Battles must be played in set mode, and there's a level cap equal to the gym leader's strongest Pokemon +1.
We destroy Brendan, then start nabbing our early route encounters. Now, a few runs ago I tried to hold off on my Oldale Town Pokemon until I had a Great Ball, and well, long story short, it didn't work out. But my reasoning to delay was because Growlithe can appear here, and it has Roar plus an attacking move, meaning each turn there's a 50% chance it'll throw me out of the battle and I'll lose the encounter. So I really would feel more comfortable if I could get a Great Ball, or better, before potentially encountering it. As it went so wrong last time, however, I decided to just jump right in, and this time it does happen to be a Growlithe. I risk a single attack to get off a little damage, and win the 50-50 as it bites. Okay, I throw a Pokeball and it doesn't catch. But Growlithe bites again, another 50-50 in our favor. I throw another ball, and this time we actually catch it. Nice! This gives us a better matchup against the first Grunt. Though this battle does end up going a little differently than usual. Ember unfortunately just misses out on KOing the lead Magnemite, and we get paralyzed in return. This leaves me fully parried next turn, and again the next. I don't feel safe keeping Mittens in, so I switch in 25 to finish the job. He gets the KO, but Houndour comes in, messing up the order I intended to battle the Pokemon. I switch in Dress, kind of hoping the Houndour would Pursuit so she can get in with full HP, but instead we're met with a Super Fang, which by definition halves Dress's HP. Another will take me down to a quarter, and I don't think any of Houndour's other attacks can KO, so I go for a Water Pulse, which brings Houndour to the red as it now decides to Pursuit, which leaves Dress safely in the yellow. He sends out Coughing next, so we counter with Pants, who is met straight away with a Toxic. Coughing stalls using Protect so the poison can build up, and Secret Power unfortunately doesn't quite do half. Still, we get off another to bring Coughing down to the red, though it doesn't feel safe to finish him off with Toxic having been active so many turns. So once again, our hero 25 comes out to finish the job with an Absorb. He sends out Bagon next, and a Pursuit does around a third, with a Headbutt taking me into Oranberry range. I know an Ice Punch from Earrings should finish the job, so out he comes, though I misclick and Charm the first turn, letting the Bagon get some unnecessary damage. Next turn, we get off our Ice Punch though, and Duskull comes out. I try to predict when it's going to Protect in order to Charm it down, and we get him to -6 just as I run out of PP. 25 comes out, and a few hits from the super effective Pursuit, and we've won the battle, finally nabbing the Great Ball I could have used in Oldale. We soon have another situation where we really need a quick catch. In Route 116, our encounter was Grimer, which has Memento, an attack which involves KOing itself. Thankfully, unlike the Growlithe, it has a full moveset, meaning it only has a 1 in 4 chance to use it each turn, though of course I still would rather minimize its opportunities to attack. First turn we confuse it, and straight away, it attacks itself. I throw a ball and we have ourselves a Jacket. Without any losses, we find ourselves face to face with Roxanne, of whom we need to get some revenge against. We lead with Cap versus Nosepass. We get just about the perfect start, with Cap's Water Pulse getting the confusion and Nosepass hitting itself. Next turn, it does break through to paralyze us, but our berry means we can shake it off like nothing even happened. A third Water Pulse and the Nosepass goes down. Out comes Anorith, who outspeeds us and does a little under half with a Brick Break, before we simply revenge one-shot it. Next in is Leap, and we switch to Jacket to easily take a Giga Drain. Predicting the Ancient Power, the only one of Leap's moves that actually does decent damage against Jacket, we disable, and bam, from here on out, he can barely touch us, unless he gets a crit, which is unfortunate, but in no way run ending. Sludge Bomb does over half, allowing us to two-shot, or it would be if she didn't switch out, which quite surprised me. Lunatone tries to hit Grimer with a super effective confusion, but we send in 25. The moon doesn't take a bullet seed well. Furthermore, it tries to get off a hypnosis, but misses, though we did have a Chesto Berry equipped to be fair. This lets us finish it off with another bullet seed. Leap comes back out, but its HP is so low that a double kick takes him out before he can do anything. Then out comes that stupid Shuckle that ended our last run. It sets up a curse, and we send out Dress, who charms her attack right back down. When Shuckle's attack is sufficiently low, I secret power until we paralyze her, and after a water pulse for some decent damage, we use up our final charm to undo the previous two curses. Out comes Socks, as I know a rollout will barely chip her, though we also can't do much damage in return, so I decide it's more worthwhile to get off some sand attacks to lower rollout's already imperfect accuracy. We get Toxicked, but I still keep her in for a few more turns to lower that accuracy more. Yes, this is my idea of revenge against Roxanne, annoying her to death. Once I near half health, out comes Earrings to Water Pulse. Sure, we get off some damage, but what I'm really hoping for is that confusion to truly make this Shuckle have the worst time ever. Though we don't get it before I start to worry about Earring's life and send in 25 to Bullet Seed and finish the job. Outlast is Relicanth, who goes down to a final Bullet Seed, winning us the battle. I feel that was sufficient revenge after last run. From here we make our way to Dewford, choosing only to get one of the 3 encounters here for now, as I've found the guaranteed Seal and Clampearl from the Old Rod are rather underwhelming. Still, no deaths up until this point as we battle Brawly. Dress gets the Hitmontop down to -6 attack, and then out comes Scarf straight into a critical hit that bypasses the stat drops. A little annoying, but nothing a Synthesis can't handle. From here we begin setting up Growths to get our special attack to +5, only because Growth has 5 PP in this game, so we can't go up any further. Annoyingly, Hitmontop gets another critical hit during our setup, and I'm a little worried we're going to lose Scarf before he can get off any damage. We do avoid the 3rd crit though, allowing us to heal up. With our charged up special attack, we start Mega Draining, one-shotting the Hitmontop, taking a Brick Break, then one-shotting the Poliwrath, while healing back up to full. We take a Rolling Kick, avoiding the paralysis, but also not quite getting off the one-shot this time, allowing Hitmonlee to heal itself with its Citrus Berry. As its HP is only around 2/3, another Mega Drain finishes the job. Once again, we get Hitmonchan down to the red, meaning it's a 2-shot. After flinching to a Fake Out and taking some Brick Break damage, a single Mega Drain is all that's required to finish off the Meditite, leaving only Brawly's Hariyama. At this point, Scarf's HP is a little under half, and I think Hariyama will kill him before we can get the KO. So it's time for the rest of the team to start pulling their weight. We switch between Turtleneck and Socks, each time taking a not very effective hit, as Intimidate lowers Hariyama's attack. Mittens then takes over Turtleneck's role, until the Hariyama is down to -6 attack. A full HP Earring then comes in, body slamming for a 3-shot, while barely being scratched in return. I think this is the easiest Brawly battle we've ever had, not to mention there are no deaths up until this point. I really feel this is a super promising start.